So why did you come to Siem Reap?
Well, I'm a world traveler. I'm traveling around the world for many years, and I've been on a project in China, and just by coincidence 3 days ago I did not even know that I will come to Cambodia anyway. So I came about 3 days ago, and the moment when I crossed the border, a lot of memory came back. I was in Cambodia 16 years ago, especially in this place in Siem Reap, and I fell in love with the girl. So I was 38 at this time and she was around 25, 26 years old. And I know whoever sees this is not going to believe it. I never got married because of this girl, because she's still on my head. So anyway, I'm 100% sure that it was this road, that's where she lived, and so on and so on. The thing is, her mother tried to hook us up. Her mother wanted us to be together. It's very important to say, I never touched this girl, I never kissed her, we never had sex or anything like this. But I could never forget her. So even if I don't know the name, it's 16 years later, and I took a break in this Siem Reap because I thought I'm gonna find her. The problem is Siem Reap has changed so dramatically that I am 100% sure that it was this road. But again, she refused me, and the sentence that she used 16 years ago by refusing me was like, you're 38, 38 is closer to 40 than to 30. She wanted to say a polite way that I'm too old for her. So now I'm 54, she must be in her 40s, but I never could forget her. Even if she's married, even if she has 20 children, I don't care. I just want to know what happened to her. That is the main reason, and I'm spending already 2 days in this road, going up and down, telling my story now on the internet. Whoever has any kind of information, please try to contact the interviewer, and they might tell me if she's alive, what she's doing, and so on and so on.
So how did you first arrive in Siem Reap 16 years ago?
16 years ago I hitchhiked. Well, actually I walked, because at this time hitchhiking in Thailand was much more difficult like now. Like now Thailand is easy hitchhiking. I can only encourage young people to do the hitchhiking in Thailand. It's really fantastic. 16 years ago there was a small dust pass to the border of Cambodia, what nobody even knew that if you could cross. And you didn't need, as German or European foreigner, you didn't even need a visa for Cambodia. So I just gave it a try. I walked from Bangkok to the border. Then comes many stories. I don't know if these people still exist. Usually shortly after the border, where all the tourists come now, there is a convent of the Buddhist monks with these yellow big hats. I don't know how they are called. I don't know if they still live there, because usually this is Nepalese. I was surprised that they live there. So I stayed with them. They spoke no English, I spoke not their language, but they showed me some of their traditional stuff. And then I kept on walking. And from the border to Siem Reap, I don't know, it's about 250 kilometers. I had done maybe 200 kilometers. When a woman stopped, and this is the thing, it was not a woman. This woman was dressed like a man, because at this time women were not allowed to drive cars. So this woman dressed as a man stopped with her mini truck. Also, think about 16 years ago, a woman driving a truck. This is something really special. She stopped, she did not speak any English, and she waved me in. So the rest of the 60-70 kilometers I didn't walk, I hitchhiked with her, and she brought me to the place, she brought me to her home. So her ID was the moment when she stopped to hook me up with her daughter. It turned out, as long as I stayed with the family or with this, well, I don't know luxury hotels, but maybe 4 or 5 of them, maybe 6, 7, but not like now. The whole road is. And this area where we are right now, it just did not exist. It was a very poor people's area. There were no concrete buildings. This is another thing. The family where I stayed, they had a wooden house. That's why I cannot believe that they tore it down, because it was nice carved. I'm an archaeologist. I have the eyes of an artist. I can see if something is just made out of simple wood, like this is machine made, this is industrial made. Or I can see if someone is really carving something. This is also industrial made, this is not handmade. So her house, or the house of this family, was from the outside really nice carved, the traditional way. Now there is not a single house. At this time, her house was the only one like this, but there were a lot of other wooden houses over here. And the road that we are right now on, this road was paved already. This was very my tent next to the road, and the moment when I had like a stone or something like this to hammer the metal into the ground, and the moment when I had just the first, we call it herring in German, I don't know how you call this in English, so the first metal piece that I just wanted to smash into the ground, this moment I saw that there's a mine. Some metal was reflecting, it was full moon, the moon shined on this one. I waited to the next morning, and some local people, some farmers, they, after hours, it was maybe already 10 o'clock in the morning, they saw me, a foreigner, I was like, help, help. They didn't understand help, but they saw there's a foreigner next to the road, and they pulled me away very slowly. And then we found out that it was in the middle of a minefield, just next to the road. And the advice from this moment on was to pitch my tent on the road. Just imagine if you do something like this today, you will be run over in 2 minutes. At this time, 3 cars a day. I really pitched my tent on this dam, on the dam that now is leading to Phnom Penh. That's how, again, that's the change in 16 years.
Thanks very much for sharing your story. We can find the girl.
Okay, I hope so too. And please contact the people on the net. Okay.